Alright, everyone. Today is report card day. And let me have the time to explain the cards. If you get 40, you will be graduating forever. If you get 39 or 38, you will also graduate forever. If you get 37, you will graduate for 2 years. If you get 36 or 35, you will only graduate for less than 2 years. If you get 34, then you graduate for 1 year, 1.5. If you get 33, you will also be graduating for 1.5 years. If you get 32 or 31, you will only graduate for 1 year. If you get 30, you will not have homework for 3 weeks, but that is it. If you get 29, you will go to your favorite place you want. If you get 28, you will hang out with your best friend forever without leaving them. If you get 27, you will get a Dr. Pepper. If you get 26, you will get a Pepsi. If you get 25, you will get a Sprite. If you get 24, you will have root beer. If you get 23, you will have ginger ale. If you get 22, you will get Mountain Dew. If you get 21, you will leave 5 minutes early from school. And if you get 20, it's okay. We will be having a talk after class. And get your reward. Now time for the bad cards. If you get 19, you will be suspended for 2 days. If you get 18 or 17, you will be sent to the most dangerous place. If you get 16, you will be grounded for only 1 day. If you get 15, you will be sent to the back rooms. If you get 14, you will have all your money taken away and use it for my grocery shopping. If you have got 13, you will stay after school. If you get 12, you will be in detention for a week. If you get 11, you will be in detention for 1 year. If you get 10, you will be in detention forever. If you get 9, you will go to the principal's office to claim your suspension. If you get 8, you will be expelled forever. If you get 7, I will take away all your school supplies. If you get 6, you will go in the hottest place on earth. If you get 5, you will be playing with Labubu dolls at 3 a.m. If you get 4, you will be sent alone in a dangerous place. If you get 3, you will get hot glue sticked on your hand and you will be expelled way forever than you think. If you get 2, you will be falling down and getting hurt. If you get 1, you will be suspended forever. In school suspension. And if you get 0, you'll be expelled forever. And you will be sent into Rainbow Friends, where you can get hurt from the animals there. Alright, you guys, let's get it. Mario and Luigi, you guys got both 40. Now go back home and you will graduate forever. Yes, let's go. Same with you. Share Bear, you have been the best student, so you got 39. Now go back home because you graduate forever. Wow, thank you, teacher. Shrek and Donkey, I'm very proud of you two. You guys completed some teamwork this year. Now you got 38, so go back home because you will also graduate forever. Whoa, this is awesome. Cheer Bear, you got 36, so now you will graduate for 2 years. Now go back home. See you in the amount of time. Thank you. Oopsie. You've been a great student this year, so you got 35. Now go back home and you will be in your graduation for 1.5 years. Yes, this is the best day ever. Thank you. Sunshine, you have been a very fun student this year, so you got 34. Now, go back home until your graduation is over. Yes. Whoa. Good luck. You have been doing a lot of good jobs and deeds this year and helping out. Now, since you got 33, go back home and wait on and have fun until your graduation is over. Yes, thank you so much. Lorax, you have been great. You've helped people understand the importance of trees. So you got 32. Now go back home and wait until your graduation is over. Whoa! Thank you. Togetherness, it's been a great year meeting you. You have been the best student ever. So you got 31. Now go back home and wait until your graduation is over. Whoa! Tenderheart, you haven't been doing much, but you have been a great student. So you got 30. So now go back home and wait until your graduation is over. Yay! Friends Forever Bear, you got 29 because I know how much passion you gained being with your friends. So now go back home and wait until your graduation is over. Yay! Harmony, you got 28 because you have been teaching people how the concerts, band, and orchestra should be. So now you have no homework. Now go back to your seats, please. Okay, that's better than nothing. Friend Bear, you have been great. You got 27 because you have been teaching people how your kindness should work. Now, you get a Dr. Pepper. Now go back to your seat and you can drink it. Thank you. Hopeful Heart, you got 26 because you have showed people how high hopes you get in your hearts. Now you got Coke. Now go back to your seat so you can drink it. Thank you. You're welcome. Bedtime. You got 25 because You were showing people how to get a good night's sleep. Now you got Sprite. Now go back to your seat. Thank you. Do your best. You got 24 because you've been showing people passion and how to be brave. Now you got root beer, so now go back to your seat and you can drink it. Thank you. Laugh a lot. You got 23 because you have been making a lot of playful jokes in my class. Now you got ginger ale. Now go back to your seat and you can drink it while you're there. Thank you. Smart heart, you got 22 because you have been a very smart person in my class. Teaching people things that they don't know. Now you got Mountain Dew. Now go back to your seat. Yes, I am very smart. Thank you, Mr. Elmo. You're welcome. The Wee Bear Crew, you got 21 because you have been very kind people this year. Now you will leave 5 minutes early from my class as a reward. So go home now. Thank you. Homer, you got 20. Not bad, but you can do better next quarter. So we will only have a little talk after class and you will get an award. Oh, okay, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, I agree. Now time for the bad cards. Grumpy, you got 19 because you were being very rude this year to people and throwing things. Now goodbye. Get out of here. God dang it. Donald Duck, you got 18 because you have been very grumpy in my class recently. So goodbye. Get out of here. Wah, wah. That was more rude. Wish Bear, you got 16 because you have been fighting with people and you made the stars in the sky throw up. So goodbye. Get out of here. Just great. Good for you. Plankton, you got 15 because you've been a very rude person in my class. Well, Wish got 17, I think. You got 16. So goodbye. Get out of here. Krusty the Clown, you got 15 because you have been trying to go around and do stuff making mean jokes in my class. So goodbye, get out of here. Alright then, if you don't want me to make jokes, then you will. Rosie, you got 14 because you have been the worst student in my class. Now goodbye, get out of here. No ums, get out of here. Little Bill, you got 13 because you've been trying to ask and make silly plans with Rosie. Now goodbye, get out of here. Alright then. The Care Bear cousins, you can do better than this. You got 12. So you guys get out of here. Alright then. Wonderheart, you got 11 because you have been showing irresponsibility and doing destruction. But we tried. Well, try harder next time. Now get out of here. What? Nani? What? Mr. Kitty, I had enough of you. You got 10 because you have been causing mischief and trouble recently. So get out of my classroom right now. Bam! You got 9 because you have been the worst student. Now get out of my class right now. God dang it. Mei Lee, you got 8 because you have also been thinking about yourself. You're so selfish. Now get out of my class. Wow, at least this is better than nothing. Yaha! Nesho, you got 6 because you have been trying to build things by yourself without helping. Now get out of my class. Waha! Aquarella, you got 5 because you have not been getting good grades recently. Now have fun being stuck in the back rooms. Oh, come on! Somebody help me! Hoggy, you can do better than this. You know better than that. You got 4 because you have been so selfish, so grumpy, and obviously doing destruction. Now get out of my class right now. God right, I'm out of here. Classic Caillou, you got 3 because you recently ruined your dad's birthday. Now get out of here. Not again. Oh no. That's right, Arthur. You got number 2 because you have been throwing temper tantrums. Now get out of my class. Aw, man. Uh-oh. That's right, Grinch. You got number 1 because you have been attempting to steal Christmas. Now get out of my class. Oh.
Do I get a second chance?
Absolutely not. Oh. Bob, you got number 0 because you have been way worse. The most worst in my class. That's it. You were expelled forever. Get out of my classroom right now.
What? Nah. So sorry.
Oh. Bob, how dare you get 0 in class? That's it. You were grounded for 9 years. Now go back to your room right now.
What?